All right. Good morning, everyone. So, so, good morning. Good morning. We're going to go ahead and get started. Thank you, everyone, for coming out this morning to our event. We'll go ahead and get started. I know we have a brief program to go through, and we also have some vehicles for after the program to tour and look at all of the exciting new things that we have coming on. So welcome, everyone. I am Brent Cagle. I am the interim CEO of Charlotte Area Transit System, or CATS. I'd also like to take this opportunity to acknowledge some of our guests who are here today. First of all, Congressperson Adams, thank you for being here. As well as Mayors Lyles and Higdon. And Council Members Mayfield and Driggs. And welcome to everyone, and thank you for coming out. We're really excited about this. So today we're here to celebrate our partnership with the FTA. On June 27th, 2023, the FTA awarded CATS a $30 million grant. This is by far the largest low, no emission vehicle grant that CATS has received, and we appreciate the FTA's confidence in CATS to use this money. So the grant will help us further our sustainability and resiliency goals, and we'll take the $30 million and combine that with our local match of an additional $27 million for a total investment of $57 million in much needed new vehicles, charging infrastructure, and training programs to help us create a transit agency and a workforce of the future. I'd like to highlight the workforce development program that we'll be implementing through this grant, and as we move to transition our fleet to full electric. It's the Electric Sustainable Environmentally Reliable Vehicle Education Academy, or the eServe Academy. Dr. Tina Hall has been working on this. We appreciate all of her hard work to do this. We'll take a minute to recognize Dr. Hall. I saw her earlier. She's been working very hard on this, and the eServe Academy will create really 3 different key opportunities for new employees. One is a comprehensive bus and rail training program. 2 is a commercial driver's license program. And the 3rd is an apprenticeship program for electric bus and charging infrastructure maintenance. Really helps us to move our employees into jobs of the future, to be trained up for jobs of the future. So we're excited about it. The other thing I want to point out, I think we're 1 week beyond the anniversary of ADA. So we thought that using this event would be timely to talk about something else that we're going to be making standard on all of our buses. It's called the C-Cubed space. This is a new technology that CATS has worked with the manufacturer on that will help improve customer experience and mobility for our riders who use mobility devices. We're excited about it, and it really presents better customer service, better passenger experience, and better safety for our passengers. The C-Cubed space is featured on the bus behind me, and as we wrap up this event, please take the time to go see the space and see how it works firsthand. It really is amazing, and we're excited about it. I'd also like to thank all of the CATS staff who worked on this grant. Catherine Kummer, PJ McKenzie, Crystal Givens, Kyle Eller, Jennifer Farabach, Mallory Smith, Melissa Blackwell, Jason Lawrence, Bruce Jones, Brian Horton, Dr. Tina Hall, and Jim Fatula, and others. I know that's a long list, but it shows that at CATS, we really value teamwork. We work together to create goals and create these kinds of opportunities. And then finally, and most important, I'd like to thank the FTA and our federal congressional delegation for supporting CATS and making this grant possible. I'd now like to invite Charlotte Mayer Lyles, who also serves as the chair of the Metropolitan Transit Commission, to say a few words.
Good morning, everyone. You know, they always give me some prepared remarks, but before I do that, I just want to acknowledge that CATS has been going through some difficult times, and I want to acknowledge my appreciation, along with the Charlotte City Council, and I think every person that really sees what CATS does every day to make it possible for people to get to work, to get to the doctor's office, and to get home. And I don't take that for granted. It is an important part of what we are doing to make our city a place where people can ride mass transit for all kinds of opportunities, particularly for work. And I just want to say you guys have been steady with us and how much we all appreciate that. So give yourselves a hand for this work. But I also have to recognize leadership when I see it. And you're going to hear from Congresswoman Dr. Alma Adams. And I want to say to her, thank you for what she has been doing to help the administration understand what Charlotte and her district, along with Representative Jeff Jackson, they are working steadily on our behalf. And I think today wouldn't have been possible without the two of them. So thank you very much. And then even more so, I want to thank this community that's gathered here today representing all of us in a way, because we are here to celebrate something. This is the largest discretionary grant to the CATS system that we've ever had. And we've been around a long time, because I remember when we got it in like 19-something, that I don't want to tell how old I am. But I was actually a budget analyst when we acquired the Duke Energy system. And I remember that. And we have made it something even better. We're establishing, I think, the benchmark in at least our region for transit agencies. With funding from the FTA and the match from CATS, $57 million of an investment. Now, you know, capital expenses are always really great, but what we're doing even more importantly is investing in people. I heard a little speech about the Biden administration recently, and they were talking about how manufacturing will change. But more importantly, how do we get people trained for manufacturing? And this grant will allow us to train certified electric vehicle technicians in our region, not just in Charlotte, not just in CATS, but in our region, contributing to our economy and the opportunities that we have to meet the change that we need to have. The eServe Academy is a really deep commitment to ensure the long-term employment of skilled technicians in our area. And I have to say that when we start talking about what a difference mobility can make, this is what we're talking about. We're investing in the electric vehicle industry and workforce development. Thank you all for those of you who recognize that. As mayor, and sometimes the ability to thank people, I can't do it enough for how grateful we are for Dr. Hall, for Ms. Johnson, to everyone here that's making all of this work. This team has taken what we see as a problem that will challenge us and turned it into an opportunity where we can succeed. So true to the name of eSOAR core mission to elevate CATS into a world-class transit agency serving the Charlotte-Mecklenburg region, I'm thrilled to witness this day. I'm thrilled to be here and stand here representing the members of the Charlotte City Council, Ms. Mayfield and Mr. Driggs, who really do get it. They get the idea that the world is changing and we are needed to help change along with it. We used to call ourselves someplace that was kind of like a sleepy southern town. We're no longer that anymore. So I want to say To witness this day, this is a landmark that will shape the future of Charlotte, strengthen our standing as a sustainable city, and I know that it is truly something that we will be able to say, look at what we did at the right time in the right place with the right money. Thank you. So, with that, I have the honor to introduce a friend, someone that represents our MTC group as the Vice Chair of the Metropolitan Transportation Commission, Mayor of Matthews, John Higdon.
Thank you, Mayor Lyles. Good morning. It's great to be here. It's great to be under a covered roof. Like Mayor Lyles, I travel quite a bit, and I recently found myself in Cleveland, Ohio, and I was in a restaurant, and a gentleman sat near me, and we struck up a conversation, and he told me an amazing story. He said, you know, I got fired from my job because I gave up my seat on a bus. And I said, that's terrible. Oh my gosh, how did that happen? And he said, well, apparently you're not supposed to do that if you're the bus driver. And that is the extent of my transit jokes for today. Today is indeed a momentous day for the Charlotte area transit system. In an era where we're bombarded with negative news about political division, crime, and seemingly never-ending heat waves, today I'm here to proclaim some good news about CATS. CATS plays a vital role in our region and ensures quick and safe transit from surrounding areas to the heart of the center city and all points in between. As the Vice Chair of the Metropolitan Transit Commission, I can confidently speak for all who serve on the MTC in stating that our long-standing commitment to CATS is unwavering. We fully support their mission to deliver essential mobility solutions that connect communities to opportunity, to place, and most importantly, to each other. CATS has worked to prioritize climate action for several years, and now this transformative journey we're about to embark upon prioritizes investments that will reduce the impacts of climate change as we work towards an eventual goal of utilizing an entire fleet of zero-emission vehicles. Boy, that will be an exciting day when that happens. The previously mentioned eServe Academy will create ample opportunities for our regional community, with primary objectives being to produce industry-valued and recognized electric vehicle certified technicians and to increase the number of apprenticeships and cooperative education participants in transit. Our collaborative partnerships with Goodwill University, Girls on the Run, Grace Marr, Central Piedmont Community College, and the City of Charlotte Workforce Development Division will serve as vital conduits for people from all walks of life. Our collaboration with these governmental entities, educational institutions, and community organizations manifests our commitment to meeting the workforce requirements of the electric vehicle community. And by retaining these highly skilled workers within our region, we will not only fuel our robust local economy, but will also ensure that our transit services between Charlotte, Matthews, Mint Hill, Huntersville, Cornelius, and Davidson and Pineville, and other communities of the region remain in excellent working order thanks to our very own local workforce. And I'd like to ask us again to give all the CATS employees a big round of applause. You guys and gals do an outstanding job, and sometimes we only focus on the negative, but you do a fantastic job day in and day out, and you're very much appreciated. Now it's my pleasure to introduce one of our region champions and a champion for education, one of the hardest working people in Congress, and certainly one of the best dressed, Congresswoman Alma Adams, representing the 12th Congressional District. Please give her a warm welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Well, good morning, everyone. I am Congresswoman Alma Adams, and I'm honored to be here today to celebrate some of the important work that we've been doing at the federal level to make sure that our cities are leaders in the clean energy economy. Today marks a significant milestone, not just for Charlotte, but for the entire region and for all of those who depend on the Charlotte area transit system for work, for school, for entertainment, or just their everyday lives. The role of the Federal Transportation Administration in bolstering our local municipalities is crucial. It's through the FTA's grant funding that we were able to create more livable communities for our residents through infrastructure to enhance mobility. This substantial $30 million FTA grant will make a lasting impact on the Charlotte region for years to come. And it goes to show you that federal funding, from the American Rescue Plan to the bipartisan infrastructure law, can spark real transformation. A pivotal aspect of this grant, and one that's particularly close to my heart, is workforce development. As an educator myself for 40 years and ranking member of the Workforce Protection Subcommittee of the Education and Workforce Committee, it's vital that we celebrate opportunities for advancement and nurture environments where students can learn, where workers can excel, and employers can flourish. The eServe Academy is a paragon of this vision, and through its robust partnerships, the Academy will enable the people of the Charlotte region to acquire skills that are essential for the future. The rapid advancement of sustainable technology necessitates a workforce that is equally agile. The Academy will provide avenues for individuals to expand their knowledge and seamlessly transition into the job market. And so as we strive to build sustainable infrastructure in the Charlotte region, rest assured that we will remain relentless in our pursuit for increased investment in the clean energy economy. We are committed to ensuring that we invest in ways to strengthen communities so that they are resilient into the future, like we're doing right here in the Charlotte region. So, you know, you can drive a clean car to work. If you can drive a clean car to work, you should be able to ride a clean bus as well. And so now I want to introduce Dr. Everett Taylor, the Region 4 Administrator for the FTA, a great partner with CATS and the Charlotte region.
Thank you very much, Congresswoman Adams. I appreciate the introduction. And good morning to everyone. Good morning. What a wonderful morning this is. It is certainly my pleasure to be here today to announce our latest federal support for buses right here in Charlotte. So today's announcement is important because we are celebrating change that will be transformational for this city. The Charlotte Area Transit System, under the leadership of Mr. Brent Cagle, we know will use this grant money to buy the electric buses, battery electric and hybrid electric buses, charging equipment, as well as upgrading bus facilities. We know that you all are also planning a great training program, and we want to congratulate you for that. In short, this project is a win-win for all of us. It will certainly help to improve mobility, service, reliability, air quality for Charlotte and the surrounding areas, as well as create and retain jobs. More than 60,000 buses travel the streets of America, from cities like Charlotte to the smallest towns and counties all over our nation. Here in Charlotte, people make many, many bus trips every day to get to work, to school, to visit their doctor, to see friends and family. And buses provide the guide path to that opportunity, to what people need to make their lives better. So that is why FTA supports bus programs. We know buses make a big impact in those everyday activities, whether it's for work, whether it's for access to health care, or just for recreational purposes. We learned that during the worst days of the pandemic, that buses were the mode of choice for essential workers. So it is clear that buses directly affect people's lives. This announcement is the second set of bus grants paid for by the new bipartisan infrastructure law. And in the past 2 years alone, our nation has made more than $3.3 billion of investments in American buses and facilities, with the intent to bring safer, newer, faster, and cleaner rides across the country. So thanks to the past 2 years of funding, those buses will help address climate change, and we are focused on achieving a zero-emission future by 2050. And at FTA, we are also focused on recruiting, hiring, training, and retaining the workforce we need today and in the future. So we are very excited about the $2 million workforce training program that CATS plans to launch. And as transit agencies invest in the next generation of transit vehicles, it's critical that they also invest in the training, making sure the drivers, the mechanics, and other skilled technicians have the tool to do the job and to be able to operate and maintain the new technology. So I am very honored to be here today to announce this important step for CATS as you create better transit, better jobs, and a clean energy future for the people of this great city. In response to this year's funding opportunity, I just want to put this in context. FTA received 475 proposals totaling $8.7 billion in funding requests. But only $1.7 billion was available to award. And clearly, this is a very highly competitive program. After reviewing all of the applications, FTA announced 130 awards to transit projects in 46 states and territories, including the one right here in Charlotte. So on behalf of our FTA Administrator, Nuria Fernandez, and the Region 4 team, including my colleague that's here with me today, Mr. Guanying Lei, congratulations to CATS on receiving $30.89 million to advance your ambitious bus program. We know that spending money on technology is really important. And if I may, I just want to acknowledge that I had an opportunity to see the bus behind us with the quantum technology and how the wheelchairs can be automatically secured. So FTA want to applaud CATS for improving transit accessibility for all, and that you will continue to assure everyone who wants to take transit can do safely and comfortably. Again, we look forward to seeing these new modern, zero and low emission buses in service. So again, to CATS, Mr. Cagle, congratulations, and it's an honor to be able to present this big, large check of $30.89 million. Thank you.
Dr. Taylor, thank you. Thank you so much to you and the FTA. So we're drawing towards the end of our program, but I'm really excited about this. We want to take a few more moments to give you an opportunity to take a glimpse into some of the programs that we already have for career opportunities and career advancement here in CATS and at the City of Charlotte, and to introduce you to someone who I think really embodies, he really is the embodiment of career development, career pathways, utilizing the programs that we have for employees. So we're going to show you a brief video. It highlights Mr. Anthony Flowers. And Anthony started with the City of Charlotte, CATS, in what we call our Charlotte Training Academy, or CTA. He was in the first class of the CTA. He went on to graduate the CTA and stayed on with CATS as a maintenance assistant in the CATS Rail Division. Anthony has gone on to participate in the city's prepaid tuition program that we partner with Central Piedmont Community College on. And when he completes his classwork there at CPCC, he'll be able to enter our new eServe Academy. So with that, I'm going to let the video play and introduce you to Anthony.
My name is Anthony Flowers. I'm a servicer for Railcar Maintenance, and I've been with CATS since 2019. I became one of the first people to participate in the Pathway Program, City Manager's Pathway Program. It's a great opportunity. It's great stability. If you really want to excel, you can. experiences that I was given in the program that really relate by interacting with the people. I love coming in, being able to, I know I'm gonna be able to learn something new, doing my job. That's satisfying. The program that I'm enrolled in now is knowing, understanding basic electricity, and it's unlimited to what the knowledge that I can gain or what I can become, as long as I apply myself, get on the path to a great career. It's the best thing I ever had. I love my job.
Anthony's story truly is amazing. I congratulate him and all of our CATS employees for all of the hard work they do. Again, we're excited about this, the opportunities that this grant will create and the programs that it will support. And in closing, I just want to thank again all of our employees, our passengers, the FTA, and the elected officials who all have supported CATS over the years. Thank you.